Yeah, I think the important thing was, a lot of guys get minutes. We got Joshua Gundele minutes, Josh Dix, DeSante Bowen. Got to get those guys ready because we're going to play back to back. You're going to need bodies. So I was pleased with that component. I think for the most part, everybody's played well. Sure, there's been some mistakes, but they locked into the game plan and executed the game plan, and that's critical. As we move forward, we start playing really good teams. You got to be able to stay with the game plan and execute it, and they've proven that they can do that. And it's a lot harder than people think when you're a freshman. I thought Josh and DeSante were great. I thought they made good decisions. They made shots. They made a few mistakes, but not many. And just keeping them out there, letting them develop their confidence is going to be important, because we're going to need them both.
Game kind of set up that way. I was kind of got myself in the rhythm early, just easy baskets, open jump shots, and it just came to me, I guess. Just different areas where I could affect the game is what I wanted to do, and that happened to be scoring today to just get us a jump start, get us on a little run, momentum for the other guys too. Yeah, I think for me, it gives me a lot of confidence. Just know that I can score at a lot of different levels, and that's gonna be tough to stop me that night, and eventually just open up a lot of things for other guys too. So when we get going like that, when one person gets going, eventually other guys are going to get going too. You kind of saw that happen early end of the first half, early into the second half. I think Phil get into comparing us a lot, and he definitely had a really good season last year. So it'd be easy to just kind of fall into his shadow, I guess. But I know that I'm not the same person as him. I'm doing my own thing at Iowa, trying to take this team as far as I can. So I think we're two different players, two different people, and I guess it just gives me a little motivation just to kind of do what he did a little bit more.
I'd like to have left him in there, and he could have really gone for a big number, but we're not going to accomplish anything. I'm not going to get him hurt. I got him out of there. But he was really cooking there for a while, and the good thing is we really started looking for him, and that's what you got to do. You got a guy that's going good like that, you got to load him up, and you got to wait and get it to him. Quick shoot the ball when you got a guy on fire like that. Let it happen and keep going to him.
Tony's obviously been playing great. I think they were physical. Kind of took us a second to adjust, and then we weren't getting easy baskets early, and then Kris got about 100 of them, and then from then on, I think we were kind of rolling. But it just kind of took a second for us to get going. The flow of the game and all that kind of stuff it always takes a second. You're trying to figure each other out. You're trying to, get back. We're comfortable with AU. AU's played with us a lot, so it had nothing to do with AU versus Tony. Aaron's great. I love playing with Aaron, and then Tony's obviously a huge difference maker as well.
Pretty well. DeSante went out there, played pretty good. Josh Dix played good. They stay in the gym. They're working on their craft, and just feel like they're going to be great players down the road. It was a last-minute decision, but coming into the game, we just all knew we had to step up and play a bigger role. Obviously, we know Tony has a big role in this team, but we just had to take the role as being the next man up, and just everyone had to come out ready.
He played like a veteran. I said, Tony's not going to go. Just do what you do. And it's good to see him raise up and hit a couple threes, but I thought he pushed it. They played a little, 1-2-2 pressure, mixed defenses a little bit. He was terrific, I thought, and defensively. And we did some switching, so that put him on some big guys, and he fights you in the post. He's got enough size to do that.